Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. We are back for another pick a card reading. Today's reading is all about your do's and don'ts for the next few weeks ahead, and just a little bit of a rundown about what to expect as well. So we'll pick a card from 1 through to 4, and as always I'll put the timestamps down below as well, so you can just fast forward to your pile. Pile number 1. Alright, so one of the big things that you do need to focus on doing this week and for the next couple of weeks is your overall reflection. You know, increasing gratitude and I guess just bringing gratitude into a greater part of your overall life at the moment. Gratitude journals, because once you do start focusing more on those sides of things, you can expect to receive more blessings as well. And I also feel like when you are practicing more of a gratitude outlook on life, it tends to ground you a little bit more as well. So, a couple more things for you to focus on doing for things to do is believing that it is indeed safe for you to receive. I feel like you are someone that is always there, giving everything you have to the people around you, but when someone starts showing you that same level of kindness, you can start getting a little bit suspicious. Stop getting suspicious. Well, I mean, like, sometimes there are enough other red flags where it's okay to be suspicious, but don't have that as your standard outlook. And I do feel like your overall career path as well as a whole is changing, so you can expect to see some differences in that over the next couple of weeks. Alright, starting a fresh, wonderful new beginnings. I feel like that's kind of quite similar to your overall employment change. I don't feel like that's like a separate thing. I think it's just going to be the one major change in your area. Alright, so things looking up, an ending. Okay, so I feel like one of the things that you do need to stop doing is stop trying to force old situations onto yourself. This is a time of releasing the old. Let things end. Stop trying to force things to stay together, because there are much happier new beginnings literally around the corner. One door closes and another one is opening straight away, and it's going to be a much happier sort of time as a whole compared to what you've been getting at the moment anyway. Now we've got here like standing your grounds, choosing battles wisely. I feel like as a whole, the overall like reflection aspect is not only focusing on gratitude, but how the people you feel with. So when you are around people, focus on what feelings you get when you're with them. If you leave an interaction and you're just feeling drained and exhausted, those are not the right sort of people for you. And you may start trying to have conversations around boundaries and stuff like that, but ultimately they are. It's not likely it's going to change. Just start focusing on moving on. There is no need for you to be wasting your time and energy in trying to entertain these sorts of people and these behaviours when it's not going to change anything in the long term. So yeah, focusing and communication with your visions. I feel like really paying attention to your thoughts in the next couple of weeks, because you really are manifesting your next chapter at the moment. And do also expect some form of money being received, bonuses, just random generous people, savings, all of those sorts of things are coming in as well. if someone is offering you to do something cheaper and stuff like that, it's probably not going to be dodgy. You just need to focus on shifting that mindset and letting yourself receive. So yeah, summarizing, do focus on gratitude and grounding yourself. Don't try and fit in with people who are not your actual tribe, because then you're just delaying finding the right sorts of people, and who wants that, you know? Yeah, like, just let things come to an end naturally, because it's going to happen, and you don't want to keep forcing things with the wrong sorts of people and then miss some of these opportunities because you are so busy in investing in the wrong area. Okay. Alright, pile number 2. Alright, so one thing that you do need to stop doing is not voicing your full feelings and concerns. It's not healthy for you. It's not constructive for your relationships. It is safe for you to speak your truth, and that's what you need to work on doing. Let go of guilt. I feel like that's kind of coming into alignment with, you know, speaking your truth. The right sort of people are going to, you know, love and respect you regardless of your viewpoints and your statements. You're not doing anyone any favors by making yourself smaller to fit with those sorts of people. Facing your financial fears. Ooh, expecting miracles. I like. Alright, so I do feel like you've been in a little bit of a tough situation, particularly financially. You may have been experiencing some form of unemployment or just not receiving your pay appropriately. And as a result of that, you know, there is a lot of that financial stress at the moment. Although that is a very stressful situation to be in, and I'm not downplaying that at all, don't let your mindset stay in the lack of financial stability. So you're just going to keep manifesting more and more of it. I feel like there is some sort of miracle on the way. Not necessarily just in terms of jobs. I don't know. We'll get into that. But yeah, I do feel like you can expect your financial pressures to be put to ease in form of a miracle quite soon. Alright, what else do we need to expect? Looking at things at different perspectives. Temporary standstill. I do feel like you're coming to a little bit of a halt at the moment. Not going to be long term. I'm just seeing like, I'm hearing 2 to 3 weeks, but it may last up until like the end of the holiday season. But as a whole, it's really more of like a blessing if you've got some sort of downtime or time off at the moment, because it's giving you really that gift of time, giving you time to relax, giving time to sit back and see things from a new perspective. Because when things are coming in quick, they're going to come very quickly. These new blessings and new opportunities are going to be coming in at an absolute abundance of speed. Abundance, things looking very good. Needing to have patience at this time. Honestly, pretty much everything I just said. Ooh, fear surrounding money. Uncertain self-employment. You've got, maybe you have actually deeper financial fears than what I was picking up on originally, just because it's unusual to have such correlation in cards around your overall financial fears. We'll get to that. Learning all that there is about a subject, going back to school for some of you. Great speed. Alright, balancing. Excellent. So, whatever your financial fears are, you need to face it. Whether it is that you do want to go out self-employment but you're afraid to, or whether it's a new opportunity that may be in a slightly higher or lower pay group, and so that's a little bit of a hesitation. You don't need to be concerned because your overall money is going to be taken care of. You just need to focus on being happy. I feel like a lot of this time that you are experiencing a bit of a standstill is actually really a blessing in disguise. Like I said before, it is giving you the gift of time. I feel like a lot of you are like students of some sort, even if it's not full-time student and study, you are learning what you can about a topic, and there may be breaks for that and you feel like you're not using your time wisely. Just enjoy it. I feel like you a lot of you do have children and stuff, so really utilize being able to spend that additional time with them. You know, your hard work is being rewarded. If you are wanting to study, I feel like that is very supported at the moment as well. But the main thing that you need to focus on is perspective, letting go of fears, and appreciating downtime. And do focus more on voicing your feelings and your concerns, finding your own tribe, and really improving on that relationship that you have with yourself, because that's going to really help you in the long term. I do feel like the financial fears, it's not going to be long term, although you may always be anxious and concerned about them. Your money and finances are going to be taken care of for you. Okay. So our first one is remembrance. I feel like sometimes you may have views and dreams almost that you're after and what you want to go after, but you know, life gets in the way and you kind of lose that a little bit. Now is the time for you to take that step back, remember those feelings and those visions that you've once shared, and work your way on getting to them. Alright, raise or promotion, cooperation instead of competition, taking action. Alright, so I feel like you may be someone that has a dream of having your own business or just thriving in one way or another on your own. Now is the time to really focus on taking that action. I feel like that as well, not just self-employment, but just standard working in other business as well, because you may be seeing people around you getting these promotions or new roles or higher duties, whatever the case may be, and that may be something that you have your eye on, but that is coming. So do keep working towards that. Do keep conducting yourself in a way that you would as if you've just applied, because an opportunity, I feel like the opportunity that you're going to be offered soon was actually originally closed off to you, and now it's really starting to open up again. Alright, things not turning out the way you hoped. New person in your life, huh? Okay. Alright, so this card is actually all about successful self-employment. So if one of those dreams that you had was having your own small business and you don't have one yet, definitely put that on your things to do and start researching and working on now, because that is going to pay off quite soon. We do have the card saying that things not turning out the way that you want, but you know, although that may be disheartening and stuff to start with, and when you start seeing that in real life, but just because things don't turn out how you wanted originally doesn't mean that things can't get turned around quite quickly and turn out even better than what you actually imagined. So yeah. So the main things that you need to focus on doing for the next few weeks: really tuning into yourself, really working on networking as well with the people around you, because the networkings that you're forming, that's really going to help you pay off. We've got the wheel card, which is, as a whole, time of positive change, and all about enjoying life's little luxuries. I feel like if you're not someone that wants self-employment and you are employed by like another person or business, then you can expect to have a raise or promotion in the coming weeks, which will help you really work on having that work-life balance that you have been after, which is great. But don't limit yourself. You can do as many things as you want. Things may not work out as you had pictured them or how you'd been playing them up in your head. That doesn't mean they can't be better. When you start seeing things as, oh, I didn't get this, it's all doom and gloom from here, that is when you're going to start experiencing more of that. So keeping your perspectives positive and looking at the things that you do want and all of your possibility, and you'll start seeing opportunities all around, which is really exciting. Okay. And lucky last, pile number 4. Alright. Amazing. I feel like straight off the bat, you are someone who is working on manifesting your dreams, but it's also time for you to start cherishing yourself, focusing on your health and well-being as a whole. Look, exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. I feel like the big do things for you at the moment is focusing on your health, things that you're nourishing your body with, how much you're exercising, and just really focusing on your health as a whole. Not so much so that it's like an unhealthy amount, but just really focusing on having that balance. Excellent. So I feel like you are someone that holds your faith quite closely, whether it be spiritual or inside of a religion. I feel like this is really going to help you to keep your perspectives positive, and it's really helping you open up new doors as well at the moment. Alright, so we've got like, it's time for you to wake up and embrace life. I feel like that's really coming down to really the focusing on your health and your well-being, really focusing on feeling yourself as a person. Alright, contentment and peace. Moving at a fast pace. Excellent. Alright, so I feel like one of the biggest things at the moment for you is doing the inner work. Not just on a spiritual level, but really focusing on health. It's going to be teaching you, focusing on things like self-discipline, and I feel like for a lot of you it's going to become more of like a hobby as a whole as well. We do have a some form of celebration coming up, whether it's like some form of celebration, graduations, weddings, birth announcements, whatever the case may be. So one of the things that you need to focus on not letting get in the way. Other people may be reaching these personal relationship goals before you get to announce it. Focusing on, yep, that's their time, this is my time zone. Just because they've got it now doesn't mean I'm not going to get it. I feel like one of the things that you do also need to focus on is being able to step back and make some decisions without being attached to the overall outcome. And sorry, Spirit's just communicating with me. So with this particular card here, so events happening at a fast pace, delays have been lifted. I feel like the fact that the delays are being lifted, things are going to actually start feeling more chaotic for a lot of you. It's going to become very easy for you to not be as grounded as what you normally are, so you need to focus on making this a priority. There are going to be a lot of things like social events, invitations to go places. Whilst that's exciting, and no, you shouldn't cut yourself off from the world or anything like that, your priority at the moment needs to be you. So don't say yes to every single thing, especially if you don't really want to go, because although things are happening with great speed, it also means that your mind can be more prone to feeling almost cluttered, and that's just not going to help anyone. There is going to be a lot of achievement coming in this next period of your life. And I feel like as well, we've got the card here speaking about relationships coming to like a new level. Again, I don't feel like this is actually romantic necessarily. For some of you it may be, but it's all about strengthening your own relationship with you. So yeah, focusing on your health, your well-being, taking care of yourself spiritually. I feel like your intuition is opening up as well, so you're going to start having a closer relationship with spirits, dreams, and just little signs as a whole. The things that you need to make sure you aren't doing is comparing your story, making sure that there's no jealousy around you, and just being sure to not, send out the evil eye to anyone as well. So yeah, there's not really many things that you need to not do. It's just really all about making sure you can keep a positive perspective and making sure you are focusing on your health. I'm not saying that there are going to be health concerns for everyone, but I do feel like that is a good possibility for quite a few of you. Like nutrient deficiencies, but also from a lack of exercise viewpoint as well. So please make sure you are taking your health seriously at the moment, making sure you're getting time outside and eating well, just to make sure that you are taking care of yourself the best that you can. Alright guys, well that's all from me today, and I will see you back here on Saturday, and I will be sure to interact with you in the meantime. Let me know if this has resonated with you, and give me any other suggestions for any future videos you guys want to see as well. Bye.